good day today. Guys, I wanted to hop on here and talk to y'all for a few minutes. Uh, guys, I'm uh, I want to get on here and give all my new subscribers and my new viewers a shout out and a like and shout out and thank y'all for the new subscribers. Thank y'all for the views and the comments and everything y'all done for me. Guys, I want to talk to y'all about a place that I'm getting ready to go to, share some of the history of it with y'all. Uh, Guys, I'm getting ready to go to the old South Pittsburgh Hospital. Um, I've I've read about it and I've looked on it and I've I've seen a little bit of it. Guys, two these it's there's three stores at it. It's got um, it's got that on well. There's a lady or a man that it was a hospital that was back in the 50s and the 60s, and they uh, it was a hospital back in the 50s and 60s, and the the ghost at Homestead, the ghost at Homestead, the Homestead place and stuff. It's an old woman. That she died of natural causes in room. I think it's room. I want to say room 15. She passed away. She haunts that room she don't like and everything. The door being shut, and they got little bitty bells on that's on the doorknob, and sometimes they said if you shut the door and everything, like I said, she don't like her door being open, and she opened it back up. And on one thing that I was looking at, sometimes uh, I think her name is Matilda or something, and a lot of times if you'll say Matilda, are you here or something, do something, and sometimes she'll ring them little bells. That's uh, that's on the door, and and that's on the door, and then there's uh, another one that another ghost that haunts the place. There was this man, and uh, they had to keep him in a room all times, and uh, one time they had the window open on the say on the other side of other side of the hallway, and he run out and run all the way over and jumped 3 stories down, and it didn't kill him. It, it it just broke him up pretty bad and this and that. But he haunts the third floor, and then there was they called it a crawler and stuff. Little it's another ghost. He haunts. You go down the hallway and stuff so far, and they said there's a door on the to the boiler room. You open that door, and he come and you go in there, and they've seen him, and they also there's a line at one of uh, the tape, like tape goes across the floor, and uh, sometimes they say that you can hear like people and stuff like a tape moving and stuff like being peeled up and stuff like that. And they give ghost tours out there. You know they they give ghost tours. They give paranormal ghost tours. I like I said they start at 8 o'clock, and it's 8 to 4. I think is when they do all the tours, and you can stay all night up there. I think it's like $150 and everything to stay. If you make it all through the night, you get your $150 back. And then there's another place I want to talk about. It's called the Hills Bar Dam. I don't know if y'all ever heard anything about that, or anything about that, or know anything about what I'm talking about. Um, it was a dam back in the late, um, I want to say, 40s, and on that dam, when they built it, it flooded. Uh, it flooded an area that had in that well, it was a burial ground, Indian burial ground. And when they built the dam, they had so much trouble and everything, the water leaking, the concrete cracking, and just different things like that happen. And they said the Indian, one of the tribe members or something, put a curse on that dam and stuff, and they finally had to, they tore it down. And I read about it and seen bits and pieces of it, but they tore it down and built the other one on down the river away from that site. And they say it's haunted, and they said it's got tunnels underneath it going, uh it's got tunnels underneath going from one part to the other. And uh there's a little whirlpool and everything in the middle. They When they build around it, they build around. It kind of goes in a rectangular square, and they say that whirlpool, there's a whirlpool right in the middle. You can look over and see that, and it's always turning. It never stops. There's a whirlpool always turning. And they said the Indians believed that was the uh, where their ancestors would pass on at. And it was that little whirlpool. And you know they just had so many problems and everything with that place, they had to shut it down. And then uh, uh, another person killed and stuff. And the workers, they during construction and everything and stuff, some of the workers was killed and stuff, and buried with the concrete that they poured in that dam. And they say, when you of a night, they say you can stand on one side of that place. They got two rails. They got one on one side, one on the other. And they say of a night you can stand on one side of them rails and everything, and look over and see like a figure standing there, like a shadow figure. And they say that uh, you look away and look back and it's gone. And and but they say it's creepy. There's been paranormal investigators there. They there's been a whole bunch of people there investigating. They said that's a super haunted place. And then there's another. And then everybody that I have talked to has told me about Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky. A lot of people and everything just went there and experienced stuff. Now I don't know if I could go there, and my friends my friends said they don't know if they could go there and stand it either. Well, cause a lot of times of the night you'll hear like kids running in the hallway laughing. And they said a young nurse, they said upstairs, I think it's room 15 something, and a lot of times of a night you can hear her walking the hallways on the second floor. And, that's something and everything that, I mean, they've got kids, toys in there, ball. There was just one guy he was telling about on there. He kicked a ball down the hallway and said directly, he's just stood there. He said, "My name's so and so. Would you kick that ball back?" And he said it went long. The ball started coming back to him, rolling back to him. That's some freaky stuff, if you ask me. But it's just something and everything. And like I said, guys, I will eventually get there and stuff. I just got to build up the nerve for it first. And I mean, I just want to. I'm a yeah, the people that knows me knows that I love history, and I'm a history geek, as you call it. I go for the history. I ain't no we ain't no ghost hunters. We just have our lights and our cameras. That's all you need to know if a place is haunted or not. And I don't mess with no spirit boxes, no ghost stuff, all that stuff, Ouija boards, all that junk like that. I don't mess with that stuff. I go there for the history and go there because everything has tells a story, and it's something and everything that it's some places you go and it ain't haunted. Some places go you might go something that might not happen. Some places you go it might happen. You just never know. But I mean, like I said, I'm not ghost hunter. I'm no ghost hunter whatsoever and stuff, and I ain't none of this stuff like that. But I go for the history and go because everything's got a story and stuff. Because that Waverly Hills, it was back in the 19 no yeah 19. I think they closed down 1930 something. And what it was a tuberculosis hospital. It was the only one and back years and years ago we didn't have all this technology we have now, to fight tuberculosis, all this stuff. We got medicine now to fight that stuff. But years ago they didn't have stuff like that. And that's what that place was a tuberculosis hospital. And on one side, you go down the hallway. They got two rooms on each side. Well, on one side and everything, they had that. And that when you step out of them rooms if you're going down the hallway, but on your left side, if you step out into them balcony, they got a balcony on every floor that goes all the way down. They thought that they thought that the cold therapy, as they called it, would help the tuberculosis hospital, which people that had tuberculosis, which it would just get them make them worse. A bunch of people died up there with pneumonia and stuff like that. And as they got worse, they would take them out of that room and take them and put them over into the other on the other side of the hallway, and they didn't have no balcony. They just closed in. And so just a lot of people died and everything at that place, and the history of it, that it was a hospital, but it was they didn't have the technology and the medicines that we do now, and stuff like that. Is history because it's history because from where it happened then to where we are now with the medicine and the hospitals and all the technology and stuff now. I'm sure they done the best they could and everything with trying to help the people out, but they just didn't have cold therapy and everything and stuff. If you ever been outside when it's colder and I don't know what outside, it ain't going to help and everything. Old cold or chest cold or something like that, it's going to make it a lot worse. You're going to come down with pneumonia. Well, they thought that was going to help. That to me, that ain't going to help nothing but make something worse. And they didn't want to see. Okay, they've got a thing called the body shoot, and it's a big ramp that goes all the way down to these double doors, and that's how they took the patients out down to take them to the corner. The guy, corner, somebody that comes get, you know, somebody that's passed on, and they take them to this body shoot and hand them over to them and stuff like that. Well, they didn't want to see they didn't want the patients that and stuff to see what they was done, taking them down that way and everything. Well, they wouldn't have to take them, out through the front door and all this stuff like that. So it's real interesting how it to me it's really interesting how far we have come and how far and you know and how God give doctors the knowledge and everything to really to give them the knowledge to help us too and stuff to see how you know give them the knowledge and everything to help us too. And I mean, it's just it's just something I thought I'd share with y'all and share and some of the history about the places and about the Pittsburgh hospital and stuff like that. And it was a lot new, a little bit newer and everything than the tuberculosis hospital in Louisville, Kentucky. But it's just something and everything that you don't know and stuff you know but no, I mean, guys, I really am glad that I got new subscribers and new viewers and stuff like that. And I love every single one of you guys. I really do. And I really thank every one of you yuns for subscribing, for liking and doing and stuff like that and following me on my social medias and stuff. I got follow me on Facebook and Snapchat, and I'm gonna get TikTok back pretty soon, so y'all can follow me on there. I have all that. If you don't know where all that stuff is, it's in the description below. Go to the description and click on it. Have a little arrow about so big. Click on it. It'll be on your right, I believe. Click on that and scroll down there, and you'll see my name and the Snapchat name and Facebook and all that. Y'all can follow me and on Facebook and Snapchat. I try to post on there about every 2 or 3 days of the new videos on Snapchat and stuff like that. And guys, I got to tell you something about the shirts. I found a lady. I found a lady that would that would make me shirts and everything for my YouTube logo and make me sweatshirts and everything for y'all. Guys, I appreciate everything y'all done for me and stuff. We do it. I do it. We do it for you. We do it for you guys, and I really appreciate y'all showing me the support. And the least I can do is get y'all a t-shirt made, and y'all can be, part of it and everything. When I'm out there and everything, when we're out there doing videos and stuff, get your bag of popcorn and sit back and relax and enjoy the show. And it's just something that we like to do. Me and my buddies, we like to do it. And it's just everybody's different. Like I said, some people likes to hunt, some people likes to do different things, but some people likes doing YouTube, and there's a lot of people that does YouTube, and it's just something that we all enjoy, we all of us three enjoys doing and stuff, and I you know and it helped me come out of my shell too about talking. I never did. I'm a shy person. I don't like getting up in front of a crowd of people and everything and talking and sharing my life and sharing my story, sharing stuff with people, a big crowd of people, because that ain't I never did like it. But YouTube and everything has really helped me with that, because I can look straight at a camera and stuff for a live stream, and you're all watching me and everything, and I ain't got no problem with it no more. and I think it's really good and everything to know that it does help if you got issues with getting in front of some people and everything and stuff shy like me. you know Maybe get a camera and everything and sit and talk and everything in front. Just imagine that a crowd of people and everything, just sit and talk to the camera and stuff, or talk to yourself on the phone. There's many different ways to come over and everything of talking in front of a crowd and stuff. Or get your mom and dad or some of them, and get them to sit and hold the camera and this and that and video yourself and stuff, doing stuff like that. And I mean, it's just something and everything to overcome and stuff. That's how I overcome my me talking to a big crowd of people was with um, YouTube. And I mean, I really enjoy doing YouTube. And a lot of people is different. Everybody's different. But I just felt like sharing that with you guys and sharing some of the history on the old South Pittsburgh Hospital, sharing the history on Waverly Hills, and on all that. Hello, buddy. How you doing? I'm doing all. You doing all right tonight, Bubba? Thanks for joining in, by the way. Shout out to you. But no, I mean, like I was saying, hello, Nathan. Big shout out to you, Bubba, buddy. Thanks for joining in my live stream. Big shout out to you. But no, what I was saying, guys, I mean, a lot of the history on these places, and I really do a lot of research, on these places and everything. And I do a lot of research on these places before I go. That way I can sit down and explain some of the history, some of the stuff that goes on, and it's just something that I love to do. And like I said, everybody is different. And like I was saying a while ago, if you're shy and if you're not comfortable with getting in front of people and talking, I want to tell you something. Millions and millions of people watch me every day. And if you like something, you're going to overcome that by doing it and stuff. Like I said, to get you a camera or something like that, talk in front of the camera and everything, overcome and stuff your overcome your shyness by uh by talking and talking in front of a camera. That's how I come over mine. I don't care if there's 100 people standing there in front of me and everything now, because I mean I got used to doing this and used to doing and everything, you know, used to doing YouTube. But like I said, and stuff, whoever that is joined in, hey, thank you. Uh, but like I said, guys, I mean, just you know, I love every one of you guys. I'm gonna have t-shirts soon. I know I keep saying that in my videos, but I'm gonna have t-shirts soon. Um, y'all can get a shirt, and I'll have sweatshirts, and more towards winter time. And y'all can get a sweatshirt, and I'm gonna make a new merch too and everything for long. It says alone right down through here, and then have something on the back. Y'all can get. I'll have that new T-shirt out pretty soon and stuff. Y'all can see that. Have new merch, and but anyway, guys, I wanted to hop on and talk to y'all for a few minutes and stuff, and share some of the history on some of these places. And if y'all got any questions for me about videos, where you want me to go, comment down below. Text me on Snapchat. Uh, just ask me questions. Anything y'all want to ask me, text me and ask me on Snapchat. Like I said, everything will be down in the description below. Follow me. Big shout out to every one of you guys. Every one of you guys. And the viewers, the people that just scrolls by and just looks at my channel. Shout out to every one of you guys. And thanks for the new subscribers. And don't forget to leave a like, a comment, turn the post notifications on, the little bell, and subscribe to me, guys. Helps me out a lot, and helps you out a lot too by me putting content out. Subscribe to me, guys, and look for the video coming out tomorrow. I'm going and everything. There was a place this guy was telling me I'm gonna walk down this road. It's supposedly haunted. It's got it's supposed to have these things hanging out of the trees and everything like that, or something like that. Stick figures, as they call them. I'm gonna try to do a video and stuff of there tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off here and don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace, guys.